Hello everyone, myself Heli Mehta, working as an assistant professor in computer engineering department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Our subject is database management system. Our unit is 9, that is SQL concept. So today our topic is join. Okay, so first of all, what is join? Join operations take two tables and return another table as a result. It is a Cartesian product or cross join. Cross join returns all row from the first table. Each row from the first table is combined with the all row from the second table. Okay, so here we have a two tables and it will return the another table. This is the operation of join. In cross join, it returns all the row from the first table. Okay, in which we have a two table. Okay, so all row from the first table is combined with the all row from the second table. Cross join are also known as Cartesian product of two tables. Okay, the columns of the product table are all the columns of the first table followed by all the columns of the second table. Okay, so see the example. The Cartesian product of the two table. Here we have a two table, that is table 1 and table 2. Here we have a three column, that is A, B, C, and two row, that is A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2. And here we have a table 2, that is two column, that is X and Y, and two row, that is X1, Y1 and X2, Y2. We are performing Cartesian product of that two tables. Okay, so for first row of the table 1 is combined with the first row of the table 2, so that is A1, B1, C1, X1, Y1. Okay, now that is first row is combined with the second row of the second table, that is A1, B1, C1 and X2, Y2. Now same second row of the first table is combined with the first row, so A2, B2, C2, X1, Y1, and second row, that is A2, B2, C2 is combined with X2, Y2, that is A2, B2, C2, X2, Y2. So that is the product of table 1 and table 2. So that is known as a Cartesian product of two tables. So in self join, it is the joining a table with itself is a self join. Okay, so join a table to itself used when a record in a table is related to another record in the same table. Okay, so when the table is joined with itself, it is known as a self join. Okay, now we will see with the example, that is of employee and manager. Okay, employee are in an employee table and have a managers. Managers are also employees. Okay, managers also have a managers. Okay, so how it is defined? Employee table has a column called manager ID and it represents the employee ID of their manager. Okay, so see here. So first of all, what we have to do, our problem statement is to list all the employees with their employee ID, employee last name and employee first name along with their managers. Okay, with their manager ID, manager last name and manager first name. Okay, so see in the table, here we have a table employee manager. Okay, so first in processing of the query, so first what we have to do, the table employee manager has a two LICs, that is another name, that is employee and manager. Okay, so see here we have a table employee manager. Okay, and it is the same table, we give two different name to same table. Okay, so first alias is employee EMP and second is manager. Okay, alias for employee manager. So my original table name is employee manager, I am giving two different name to employee manager. Okay, see here the table is same, employee ID, employee last name, employee middle name, employee first name, employee email address, department, grade and manager ID. Okay, so first table is known as employee, that is the alias for employee manager, and second is manager. Okay, now what we have to do, list all the employees along with their managers. Okay, so in second step what will happen, manager ID attributes of EMP. Okay, so these are the manager ID of EMP. Okay, is matched with employee ID attribute of manager. So employee ID of manager. Okay, so these two column are matched. The figure below shows the matching of only two records. The other records are matched similarly. Okay, see here. Here we have an employee and here we have a manager ID. Okay, so the employee 2345 have a manager ID null. That means he is a manager. Okay, 3556 also manager ID is null, so he is also a manager. 3620 have a manager ID null, so he is a manager. Okay, these three value have a manager ID null. That means they are manager itself. Okay, now here we have a Stevenson. Okay, now for Stevenson, employee ID is 22785 sorry, and he has a manager ID 2345. Okay, so 2345, the 2345 is a Atherton. Okay, so Atherton is a manager of Stevenson. Okay, so now next Smith. Okay, Smith have a employee ID. Now Smith have a manager ID 3556. So 3556 is a George. Okay, George. So George is a manager of Stevenson. Sorry, Smith. Now we have a Langer. Okay, for Langer have a manager ID 2345, and 2345 is Atherton. Okay, so Langer's manager is Atherton. Okay, now Frost. Okay, his ID is 3556. Okay, 3556 is George. Okay, so Frost manager is George. Okay, now Austin's manager ID is 3620. So 3620 is Jackson. So Jackson is Austin's manager. Okay, so output will be display like this. So what happened? Manager ID is a compare match with employee ID over here. Okay, so here we have a null value. That means they are manager himself. Okay, now Stevens, Smith, Langer, Frost and Austin have a manager ID, and they are Atherton, George and Jackson. Okay, so this is the comparison between same table, and we are generating only alias for that table. So alias for employee ID is employee, and alias for employee manager is manager. Okay, so these are the two alias, and like this they are comparing. So Stevens manager is Atherton. Okay, so Stevens manager is Atherton. Okay, Smith, George, Langer, Atherton, Frost, George, Austin, Jackson. Okay, this is like here. Okay, so Stevens, Smith, Langer, Froston and Austin have a manager ID, and this manager ID is compare over here. So 2345 is Aston. So who have a 2345 manager ID? Their manager is Aston. Who have a 3556 are George. So Smith have a 3556. So Smith manager is George. Okay, so Langer have a 2345. Okay, so again 2345 is a Atherton. So Langer's manager is Atherton. Okay, now for first it has a 3556. Okay, so 3556 is a George. So first manager is George, and Austin's manager is 3620. 3620 is a Jackson. Okay, so like this it will display the output. So it is the query result. But how to write the query? So here we have to select employee ID, employee last name and employee first name. Okay, so select employee dot from where, which table? Employee. Okay, employee manager is divided into two parts, that is employee and EMP and manager. So we have to write EMP dot employee ID as employee ID, EMP dot employee last name is the employee last name, and EMP dot employee first name is the employee first name. Okay, so here we have a employee. From that we are selecting employee ID, employee last name and employee first name. Okay, and we are selecting it from these alias. So we are writing employee dot employee ID, employee dot employee last name and employee dot employee first name. Okay, so see here employee dot employee ID, employee dot employee last name and employee dot employee first name is the employee first name, and employee dot manager ID is the manager ID. Now from manager we are selecting manager dot employee last name. Okay, manager dot employee first name is a manager first name. So from that table we are selecting manager's first name and manager last name. Okay, so from which table? From employee manager. Our employee manager is divided into EMP and employee manager is divided into manager. That I have explained here. EMP is a alias for employee manager and manager is a alias for employee manager. So from which table? So from employee manager EMP comma employee manager where employee dot manager ID is equal to manager dot employee ID. So here from employee we are selecting manager ID, and from manager we are selecting employee ID. So comparison is between manager ID and employee. So we are writing like this, where employee dot manager ID is equal to manager dot employee ID. So this is the employee dot manager ID and manager dot employee ID. So this is the concept of self join. So this is our output. Now second part is inner join. In inner join, an inner join between two or more tables is a Cartesian product that satisfies the join condition in where clause. So here we have to provide some condition using where clause. Okay. So it returns the records that have matching values in both table. Okay. So in both table it will match the value and the matching values are in our output. Inner join use a comparison operator like equal to, less than, greater than to match rows from two tables based on the value in common column from the each table. So we have to select common columns. Okay, so here we are providing where clause. For that, for comparison we are using equal to, less than or greater than operators. Okay, inner join includes equijoins, a join in which the joining condition is based on equality between values in the common column. So see the diagram, here we have a left table and here we have a right table. So we are selecting common values. Okay, see in the example. Okay, so see here we have a two tables, that is table 1 and table 2. In table 1 we have a employee ID and CT, and in table 2 we have a customer ID and CT. Now we are selecting like this: select table 1 dot employee ID comma table 1 dot CT. So table 1 dot employee ID and table 1 dot CT comma table 2 dot CT and table 2 dot customer ID. So table 2 dot customer ID, table 2 dot CT from table 1 and table 2. From where? Table 1 and table 2. Where table 1 city is equal to table 2 city. Okay, so we have to compare the city. Okay, so how to write the query? Select table 1 dot employee ID, table 1 dot city, table 2 dot city, table 2 dot customer ID, table 2 dot city. From where? From table 1 and table 2. From, we have to select from table 1 and table 2, where table 1 dot city. So table 1 city equal to table 2 city. Okay, now see see how to match. So we have to A1. So A1 New York. Okay, so here we have to find the New York. Okay, so here we found the New York at New York over here. So city of table 1 is New York, and here also New York. So our record will be A1 New York and B1 New York. So A1 New York and B1 New York. Okay, now second is New York with this New York. Okay, so A1 New York and B2 New York. So A1 New York and B2 New York. So now New York with null, no. New York with Chicago, no. New York with Moscow, no. Okay, so this New York is compared with these two records. So A1 New York with B1 New York and B2 New York. So A1 New York with B1 New York, A1 New York with B2 New York. Now second is null. Okay, null with null we have no comparison. Now next is Chicago. So Chicago, here we have a New York, so no match. Chicago with New York, so no match. Chicago with null, so no match. Now Chicago with Chicago. Okay, so here we have a A3 Chicago and here we match with B4 Chicago. So A3 Chicago and B4 Chicago. Okay, now this Chicago with Moscow, so no match. Now next record is A4. So A4 Chicago, New York, no. Chicago, New York, no. Chicago, null, no. Now again Chicago with Chicago. So this record is A4 Chicago and B4 Chicago. So A4 Chicago and B4 Chicago. Okay, now next is Paris. Here we have a Paris, but in table 2 we have no Paris, so no match. So this is the match performed with our table 1 and table 2. So this is the example of inner join. Okay. Now next is outer join. So this is the inner join. Now next is outer join. Okay. So an inner join provides only those values that satisfy the where condition. Okay, here we have output, we satisfy the where condition only. Okay, however it may be worthwhile sometime to retrieve all rows that match the where clause and those that have unmatched row in the column being compared. So here in this table we have so many rows that is unmatched. Okay, here the only four records are matched, another records are unmatched. Okay, so inner join will provide only match record. Okay, and in outer join sometime it is worthwhile to retrieve all rows that match the where clause and those that have unmatched rows in the column being compared. Okay, so it will give the unmatched rows also, and outer join is then used to retrieve the row with an unmatched value in the relevant column. So in outer join we can get unmatched row also. So first is the full outer join, being with the inner join of the two table using matching columns. For each row of the left table, left table that is not matched by any row in the right table, and add one row to the query result using the values of the column in the left table and assuming a null value for column of the right table. Okay, so we have a two table, we are comparing this table with this table, and inner join we write only that row which is match. Okay, now in outer join we are comparing this table with this table and we consider this row also which is not matched with this right table. Okay, so in this unmatched record will also in the output. For each row of the right table that is not matched by any row in the left table. Okay, and vice versa with right table we are comparing with left table, and the if unmatch is occur, then also it will provide in the output. Okay, add one row to the query result using the value of the columns in the right table and assuming a null value for all column of the left table. Okay, so this is the diagram of the full join. We compare the left table with right table. If unmatch occur, then also we write the this row in the output. We compare right table with the left table, and if any unmatch occur, then also we write the this row in the output. So this is the full outer join. Okay, see the example. Okay, so in previous example we write only matching. Okay, so in previous example we have a match of this is the output of previous example, that is A1 New York, B1 New York, A1 New York, B2 New York, A3 Chicago, B4 Chicago, A4 Chicago, B4 Chicago. This is the match output. Okay, that I have explained in the inner join. Now what happened, this is a not match. Okay, so A2 null is not match with anything, then also we are writing over here. Okay, A2 null null null. Okay, so A2 null with all, so we are writing just A2 null, and here we have all null. And second is this Paris, A5 Paris with no record. Here we have a no record, so we are writing A5 Paris, and here we have a null because we have a no value for Paris in the table 2. So remember this, here we have a two column A2 null and A5 Paris. For both we have a no value in table 2, then also we are including this in the table. Okay, so that is the unmatched row we are including in this. This is the outer join and it is the full outer join. So we are writing table 1's unmatched with table 2 row also, and now we are writing table 2's unmatched row with table 1 also. Now see here we have a New York, so New York is a match, Chicago is also match. Now here we have a two row, that is B3 null and B5 Moscow. For these two row we have a no match in table 1. Okay, so we are writing this is a table 2, so table 2 B5 Moscow, B3 null. For B5 and B3 we have a no match in table 1, so in table 1 we have a null 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 null. So this orange line represent the table 2's unmatched row, and this yellow line represent table 1's unmatched row. So this is the full outer join. In inner join we have a output only match output. Okay, that I have explained. Okay, now here unmatched row are also in the table. So that is the example of outer join, but this is the full outer join. We are consider both table, left table and right table also. Okay, so this is a full outer join. Now next is a left outer join. Okay, in left outer join it returns all the records from the left table and match records from the right table. Okay, so being with the inner join of the two tables using matching columns, for each row of the left table that is not matched by any row in the right table, add one row to the query result using the value of the columns in the left table and assuming a null value for all columns of the right table. Okay, so in full outer join what we do, we compare both table with each other and we also write the unmatched row also. Now in left outer join, as name suggests, we are writing only left outer joins match record and unmatched record also. Okay, so here in this example we have a left table is table 1, so we are comparing with it, and comparing output are also here according to inner join. Okay, now in outer join we have a two row, that is A2 null and A5 pairs. For that we have a no match in table 2. Okay, so A5 A2 pair is null. Okay, so this is the left side table. Okay, so in left outer join we consider only these two records after these four records. Okay, these records is not considered in the left outer join, as name suggests, left outer join. So left table's unmatched pair is included only here. Okay, so clearly see the difference. Here we have a, this yellow line is for left side table and this orange for this table. Okay, so we have a, if we have a full outer join, then we have to consider both. Now we have a left outer join, so we have to consider only left table. Okay, so according to left table, these four records are the matching, and this A5 and A2 is the unmatched pair. Okay, so this is the left outer table. Okay, and for this that query we have to write like select table 1 employee ID, table 2 CT, table 2 customer ID, table 2 CT from table 1 and table 2, where table 1 CT is equal to table 2 CT. Okay, now this is the left outer join, so in right side table we have to write plus in bracket. Okay, so it will not consider the right side table's unmatched row. Okay, so this is the query, and now for his name suggests right outer join, we are considering right tables unmatched row also. So see in the table, in query table is same. Now here we have a four records that are matched table. Now it is the right outer join, so we are consider right side tables unmatched record, that is B3 and B5, as I have explained earlier. So B3 and B5 we are consider. Now here we are not consider this yellow lines pair, two records. Okay, here we are consider right tables unmatched row, that is clearly seen in the table. Okay, now for query only one change is select table 1 employees, table 1 CT, same, table 2 customer ID, table 2 CT from table 1 and table 2, where table 1 CT, now we are not consider the left side table, so table 1 CT in bracket we have to write the plus equal to table 2 CT. Okay, now here we are consider the right table and we are not consider the left table, so at left side we have to write the plus. In this example we are consider the left side table, not right side table, so at the right side we have to write the plus. So this is the concept of join. Okay, inner join, self join. In outer join we have a three parts, that is full outer join, right outer join and left outer join. Thank you.